everyone. In today's video, I will be talking about the discordant energy of abuse of power. How can we help someone or deal with someone who has an imbalance on the element of fire that is causing this discordant energy of abuse of power? A person who is overpowering or exceeding their power and imposing their power on other people. This could be a husband or wife, a child, any figure of power, a teacher, or even a boss, or anyone that has some sort of control of something that is exceeding that power. So first, let's try to just analyze the situation first. Where does the discordant energy come from? This discordant energy is in an imbalance in the element of fire, but that only is recorded as such after it already has gone through the layers of the soul in the form of some sort of emotional imbalance or some action that made that be recorded as a discordant energy. So when we're talking about fire discordant energies, this would be one of them because it's about an action, someone exceeding their willpower, their power of action. It usually has to do with somebody doing something to this person. So this person probably went through some sort of abuse of some kind, or was in some sort of accident, or something that had to do with injury of the physical body, mistreatment of the physical body, interaction, contact of some sort that was abusive, and all those other variations of how an action could be recorded as a discordant energy. So what we can do in this case is help the person balance this discordant energy in the element of fire by adding water elements. We could, of course, if we don't have direct interaction or direct control over the person, if the person is not willing to balance their elements of the soul and doing all this to improve, obviously the person wants to continue in that position of power, and there's no way to really help them at a soul level, then you can do things in the physical level that could improve or balance that energy externally. So if you have control of some sort of more interaction with this person, you're dealing with a spouse or a child or someone that is directly linked to you, and you can control in some way the food that this person is eating, you need to try as much as possible to not include any elements of fire in the food for this person, because this would just add more to that imbalance. So we try to avoid everything that is spicy, that is dry, things that are derivates of the fire element. Anything that you can think, like peppers, for example, things like are spicy, like radishes, for example, things like that. We avoid all those and we replace them by foods that have more water content, like fruits, for example, or vegetables that have more water content in them, like tomatoes or celery, for example. If we were working with this person in an energetic level, we would be able to go back to the original circumstance, or at least the main circumstances that could have caused this imbalance. It may not be just one particular reason. It could be like something continuous or something that happened in different things that are not related, but as a group, they create this discordant energy of abuse of power. It's a behavioral issue that has to do with accumulation of different things. It could very well be only one event that was traumatic enough to cause this person to act in this way. But those are things that we could do. We need to add more water element to the person directly, as in the form of food or in the surroundings. For example, if you're in an office and you can add things that have water in them, like put a flower vase somewhere with water in it. If you can add like some sort, change the colors to more blues and grays and whites that have to do with coolness, which is one of the elements or attributes of the element of water, then that will resemble water and will calm the person. If you're in an office where everything is hot or has scarlet colors, more pink or orangey or yellow, and things like that will just make this person even more abusive. So these are things that we have to keep an eye out, examine everything that is around us. It's not just, you know, something about behavior that is isolated from everything else. Everything is connected and everything has a frequency, colors, smells. What about maybe some perfume that you're wearing? It could be causing the person like a reaction. Try to be mild, especially with people dealing with fire imbalances. It's not good to wear a strong scent next to them. Or maybe the products that are being used to clean, make sure that they're not strong chemicals, like a bleach, for example, that probably is altering this person's emotions in a subconscious level. So we don't want to have that around. Make sure if you have some control in a degree of that, then try to avoid those and replace them by things that are more water oriented. So everything has to be more refreshing, cool breeze, coolness, blues, whites, grays, more water element, fruits, vegetables, things like that. So think about those to help this person balance their discordant energy of abuse of power. You yourself could wear colors that are soothing and calming rather than colors that are more active, like even, you know, yellows and fuchsia, red. All those you need to avoid near a person who has an imbalance in the element of fire. Everything that you can do needs to resemble water. So this is my advice. If you are dealing with this situation, you will be at least able to help the person calm or feel more calm when he or she is around you. And it doesn't guarantee that the person will be healed as soon as he or she walks out and deals with other people that trigger those elements. The reaction might be different, but at least near you, you know how to target those imbalances and you know how to neutralize them. So you will be a neutral element in that sense, and the person might feel more comfortable around you. You will see the relationship improve. The person may seek being with you more times or more time because it's something that makes him feel balanced. So all these things can be helpful in the relationship. Very good. I hope that this helped in any ways, and we'll be talking about more discordant energies and how to work with them in different ways. Please stay tuned and watch more videos like this at healersofthelight.com/videos. Thank you.